I was thinking that most generative AI applications, they're developed by either machine learning teams or engineering teams, and these are people who think in code. So why do you need no-code AI?
Sure. Subject matter experts are the people that understand the data best. They're the ones that should be training the model. So you shouldn't have a machine learning person toiling over a screen of delimited list of words and then trying to explain that back to the person who actually understands the data best. So you should just give the agency and the empowerment to the person who understands the data, and then they can, at their leisure, create the best models possible for their own use case and situations.
Okay, so I like that if you know the data best, you can be a domain expert, and you should be the person who's trying to reason about what data the AI needs. Okay, I'd like to know some examples of these domain experts who might want to work with no-code AI. Karthik, do you want to take this?
Imagine you are in the newsroom, maybe in the BBC or any other media company, and you're an editor trying to understand news feeds from other organizations. You're working on one particular story. Somebody else's story may not be the kind of story that you would want to write. So one example would be if there is some expert within, say, a news broadcaster that specializes in one area, then the dashboard for this person should be highly customized and personalized by their own subject matter expertise, which is pretty nuanced. That would be one example. Cardiologists who interpret clinical trials and can dig through the content of a research article and can see what is good or not good. They should be in charge of training their own models to analyze cardiology work. And another example, which I think is interesting, is let's say you're an analyst somewhere in the government and you're trying to see how you can keep track of propaganda and narratives. And I think the old joke is one man's propaganda is another man's point of view. And so you would want a group of machine learning models that analyze content coming in from various sources according to how you see the world. And those would be areas where it's really very difficult to get a machine learning engineer to somehow get a dump of knowledge or a transfer of nuance from a subject matter expert. But the value is actually in the nuance. And if you cut the middleman out and amplify how nuance can be embedded effortlessly and seamlessly by the subject matter expert, then that's a win-win. And that's what we're really passionate about. Interactive deep learning by embedding subject matter expertise who may or may not know how to write code.
Okay, that's very cool. And lots of great examples there. I think particularly with the newsroom example and the propaganda example, there's so much subtlety in the language used that you really do need that domain expertise just to make sure that the language generated by the AI is correct. And actually, the newsroom example is particularly interesting because I hadn't really thought about this before, but if you're a politics editor versus a sports editor versus a finance editor, there's lots of very different language being used there from just one team to the next.
When Karthik and I were at MIT a long time ago, we had a class project where we were trying to support using machine learning to mitigate some of the problems of social networks with teens. And one of the things that we found is that teen vernacular, that's a nuanced language. It's a nuanced nomenclature. And all of the language models at the time were based on the Wall Street Journal. And as you can imagine, teens don't speak in the language of the Wall Street Journal. And so while we're cool, we still needed to go find some high schoolers from Cambridge High School to be able to help us with generating the most appropriate model for that use case. And what we found is from our research was that subject matter expertise, that nuance that Karthik was talking about, doesn't translate so easily. It's pretty lossy when you start to shift between domains. And so bad means good means interesting means not interested at all. That kind of disambiguation is best sorted out by human, because algorithms will always find patterns, and not every pattern is germane to the use case.